25 years later, Blade is still Marvel's secret weapon. Blade is once again the hero Marvel needs. Oh, this was actually written like today. Among the many surprises at the Game Awards 2023, we got our first glimpse at Bethesda's upcoming Blade game. Built by Arkane Studios Lyon, the third-person action game, so we know it's going to be third person, puts players in the shoes of Marvel's iconic vampire hunter. It's such a natural fit that we can only question why it's been 20 years since the last Blade game. Wow, 20 years. Hold on. Blade. Was there a game for Blade Trinity? Is that what it was? Blade. Blade in game. Okay, there was a Blade game in the 2000s on the PlayStation. That's kind of funny that this game came out on PlayStation and then Game Boy Color. Oh, yeah, Game Boy Color later, I guess. But it's funny that this came out on PlayStation, and it's likely that the Blade sequel is going to be not Blade sequel, but the new Blade game is going to be an Xbox exclusive. So the Blade game and the upcoming Blade movie reboot are both coming at a critical time for Marvel as the company moves forward after a rough 2023. Rough is putting it mildly. I was having a good conversation with Theories by T about how it's like the plot lines to the Marvel movies have been like TikTokified. So it's like they have like that hook in the beginning, and then it's just like consistent rehooks and like attention catchers. Everything doesn't feel like it cohesively goes together all the time. Oh shoot. Stuff. I text my mom. Low-key, that's a great way to put it. LMAO. Yeah, like, yeah, it's like he said it, and it's the way that T put it into words was explaining something I had been like trying to say to people, because I was telling people like Ant-Man 3 felt just like a collection of little bits, and you know, people did say it like, oh, it felt like it was a running SNL skit. Same thing for Thor, but like I've noticed that the attention span pace of the movies has been different, and shows too, honestly. The compare WandaVision compared to like Secret Invasion. Anyways, it's coming news forward, embracing the future. Is Blade the cure to what ails Marvel these days? It wouldn't be the first time. It'd be crazy if Blade is the resurgence to the MCU that the original Blade was for Marvel as a whole, like as far as film goes. Blade's mainstream popularity explosion. The original Blade movie came out along a particularly dark time for Marvel comic book industry. It suffered a major crash. Bankruptcy 1996. This is when they're selling all rights. Yeah. Pulled stuff out of hole, shrinks by Kevin Smith. And Daredevil, Ultimate Spider-Man. This Marvel Hollywood deals are largely credited saving company. Yeah, licensing out Spider-Man and X-Men has been saving Marvel's bacon for a minute. Original Blade movie came along at a particularly I just read that 2000s X-Men and 2002 Spider-Man deserve all the credit for pulling them back from the edge. Blade was there first in 1999. I believe first Blade movie came out in 1998 or 1999. Hit theaters in 1998. Second Marvel movie to see. Howard the Duck being the first wide theatrical release for Marvel movies is hilarious. And he's having Spawn and Steel. Turns out Blade grossed 131.2 worldwide million on a budget of 45 million Put respect on Blade's name. Yeah, Blade was literally the Blade started it all, basically. It's also difficult to understand how dramatically the Blade movie informed public perception of the character. Sometimes Tower. Okay, what does this have to do with the game? How Blade can save Marvel again. It just so happens that Marvel may require a secret weapon again. Granted, the current state of Marvel is hardly as dire as it was in 1996. Marvel's now under the umbrella of Disney, for better or for worse. One of the most powerful corporations. Company's comic book line is going strong. Marvel Spider-Man 2, fastest selling PlayStation Studios game console or game in 2023. That being said, Marvel's parent company had a rough year, so an opening weekend. Now the doobies in general. Blah, blah. Meanwhile, on the video games front, there's since the Marvel's only beginning to tap. Like, yeah, the Marvel gaming universe is getting real and getting strong for sure. Marvel enjoyed a handful of modest hits. Even Marvel's Avengers fell short of expectations. Yeah, that was more of, I don't think superhero games should be live service games. Unless it's like an MMO. Like you create your own hero within like the universe. With Marvel ship currently steering, Blade is once again coming to the rescue on the MCU side. Let's hope that Blade comes out in 2025. Shit was supposed to be out like November of this year, wasn't it? Movie is known as R-rated, MA-rated Echo. I made multiple videos about it and people said I was reaching. Bro, everybody always says you're reaching. Like, it's just like the American Society of Magical Negroes right now, bro. Somebody's all in my comments. They were like, oh, stay asleep, brother. Stay asleep. You ain't woke. You ain't getting it, brother. That's what they in my comments about. Blade is also one of the first MCU movies to reel in the horror genre. Yeah, what's funny about this is Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness was supposed to be this. It's supposed to be Disney's first horror, but so many complaints about superhero tea and dabble in other genres. Let's hope that they don't Disneyify it though. Not every Marvel movie needs to be $200 million epic. Facts. Again, the original Blade only cost $45 million to make. I will say inflation is a real thing. And also, like, for example, what Wesley was getting paid back then versus what like someone of Wesley's caliber at that time would be getting paid now is night and day, to be honest. 90 CGI blood gods notwithstanding. Yeah, it's proven to be a troubled MCU project and nearly lose an eye, bro. Anyways, what this got to do with the game? On the game side, Bethesda Blade came in a time when Marvel was only just starting to realize the potential. Back in the 90s, store shelves flooded with Marvel blended platformers, brawlers, and fighting games. It's compared to slim pickings, especially when you ignore mobile gaming side. Just the first Blade movie showed potential. Game proves to be gold mined and releasing games built around characters other than Spider-Man or Avengers. Facts. What do y'all say? What do you think? I'm thinking this game's gonna be like a linear, like semi-open linear or whatever. Like, I think that it's gonna be linear with like a little bit of exploration. I'm ready whenever you are. I bet. Give me 1 second. But it's a natural choice for video games for casualty. Wears an impressive arsenal. I'm excited because we're gonna be rocking probably some blades and a gun. I'm hoping you can kind of like choose your kit style, kind of similar to Jedi Survivor, where it's like, you know, do I want to rock 2 blades? Do I want to rock, you know, 2 guns? Do I want to rock a blade and a gun? That's what I would like to see. What y'all think? Y'all think that, I wonder, they couldn't go a Soulsborne style, could they? It would be interesting if they did do Soulsborne style, but in like this little stylized art style that they got going on. Anyways, there's an easy recipe for another solid character action game or a Devil May Cry clone. Yeah, kind of what I'm saying. Both Dishonored and Deathloop are distinguished by player's choice. in the series. Their history and development, we know a little about the gameplay, third-person game rather than the usual first-person approach. And this is a customization, personal player. Blade allows gamers to take control of character and diverge the pairs under siege of the undead. Offers a vast sandbox. Okay, it's sandbox style. Conceivably slaughter vampires however they choose. Compared to the straightforward combat, Blade chance to shake up the Marvel formula. All right, cool. Yeah, this looks exciting. I hope there's an RPG like style where you can upgrade your blade and gun. Yeah. Like, could you imagine getting like this like enchanted blade that like removes the limbs as you hit them or something like that? Or like, oh, this blade is covered in, I don't know, holy water or some shit. So it does tick damage. I feel like this game's gonna be similar to Thieves, Dishonored, only if it's first person. Well, it looks like, I think Dishonored is a good shout, but they have confirmed this is gonna be a third person game, so we know it's not gonna be a first person, so that's cool. I don't really think I actually care about this. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, I don't know why they most likely won't get a Zelda Mario Maker game. I don't care. I don't care. I don't know why I lied to myself. Bro, except all of them. Game Awards broken its own viewership record with 118 million live streams. Ooh, broke records, but they couldn't let the people who won, man, whatever. I don't care about this. Let's see. We're gonna watch this real quick, and then I'm gonna hop on the game, bro. Percy Jackson series cast on what they're most excited for book fans to see and more.
Like the editor seats saying, I cannot wait for this part, and then we're like, we're giving it to you, baby. Okay, not baby, but like you know what I mean?
I love that she's rocking that fro. She rocking.
Half-blood, and half-bloods are not safe in the world.
The beginning of the series finds your characters at Camp Half-Blood. When you were on set, did it ever feel like you were actually at camp at all?
Oh, all the time. Yeah.
Definitely.
I saw somebody, Nemo, I saw someone make a joke that said it was a requirement to have at least 2C/3A curl pattern to be in this cast. Because I think all of them got curls.
It's guarding them. I don't think they tore them down. It's pretty awesome.
Crazy.
It looked like most of the sets were real places. Were you on location for most of the stuff you were shooting?
For a lot of it, yeah. They built these huge set pieces. Like when we were in the underworld, I was not at all excited.
I'm so excited for the show.
Massive like sand dunes for us to slide down into Tartarus into. It was like they brought an excavator inside the studio just to load and unload all of the sand.
Oh my
It's
god.
awesome. Yeah, and also, but a lot of it, like a lot of the really big.
Man, Walker's gotten to be like from where he was in the Adam Project to like now. Walker's like, he looking grown.
A lot of that was on the volume stage, and it's insane how real it looks. In Montauk Beach, all of that's all on the volume stage, which is crazy.
Percy, the stories I have told you about Greek gods and monsters, they are real.
That's wild.
There's lots of special effects in the show. So when you're shooting those scenes with these monsters, what's it like having to imagine that something's there that's going to be added in later?
It can get a little tricky, but again, ILM did such a good job with the volume stage that, like, as little that you can leave up to imagination,
I'm
went
excited
all
for this
out, and
show.
all of the actors, all of the stunt people that they brought on. So, like, I know Walker worked with the guy who played the Minotaur in the.
Yeah, I love seeing the actors grow and succeed in their career.
7 foot.
Yeah, let's get back to like actually putting people in roles and allowing them to like grow with the roles, you know? I saw a tweet earlier today, maybe it was yesterday, that was like bring back like long-standing like 22 episode seasons of shows. Enough with like the 8 episode seasons where everything has to be hard driven plot, and if you have filler it feels like a wasted episode. They talked about I think they said like in Malcolm in the Middle, or there was some show where they were like somebody, I think it was Malcolm in the Middle, it was like one of the kids just like trained to try to be good at soccer and then just still wasn't by the end of it, and then it never was addressed in the show again. like him wanting to be. I'm probably making it up if it was soccer, but it was basically like you could have an episode where just some bullshit happened and then it didn't ever matter to anything that happened before it or anything that came after it. But yes, I think we need to bring back
And
long-standing shows, long-standing castings.
you're supposed to be afraid of this giant monster, but he's a guy in like a tight, like what do they call it? Yeah, bodysuit,
Yeah.
holding a minotaur head, and so.
Okay, I felt that
it's a
with
lot
some
less
people who
intimidating
watched.
than you think it'd be, you know.
They can't
So when
remove
you're
the
shooting
image.
that scene, are you up on
Oh,
the
facts.
shoulders, like when you're on top of him?
So they also made like a blue screen model with like fur on it, and they had it on the gimbal thing. It was like airbags underneath it, and they just shook it around, and I was on top of it, holding on to its fur. So yeah, that was real. Yeah.
The master bolt
Mm.
has been stolen. If you don't return the bolt, there will be war. That is your quest.
Yeah,
Did you do any combat?
this nigga done grown TF up. He done hit puberty while they were filming this because he looks like a child in these scenes that they're showing in comparison
A lot, yeah.
to like what he looks like right there.
In May, there was a month of just like stunt rehearsals, and we did a lot of wire work and
Yeah.
I fuck with this.
learning how to walk like a goat. So
That's my share of the stunts.
yeah,
Also, the swimming training was a lot.
Oh
me too.
yeah.
Mhm.
You got your junior driver's license, right?
I did. Yeah,
The fans of these books are so
Junior.
passionate.
Did he say junior driver's license?
Right?
I did. Yeah,
Also, the swimming training was a lot.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You got
Junior-
your junior driver's license.
Diver's
I did,
license.
The fans of these books.
He
are
looks
so
like a
passionate.
baby right there.
Most excited for fans of the books to see in this series.
Well, I'm excited for them to see.
And his chin is
parts like
sharp.
blood,
His chin is chiseled.
fight, a ton of
The f-
blood in Hades' palace, because I know that people are on like the editor's seats saying, "I cannot wait for this part. I cannot wait for this part," and then we're like, "We're giving it to you, baby." Okay, not baby, but like you know what I mean? Like we're giving it to you. Like that's what I'm really most excited for them to see, because just a lot of things in how we did and how
This
the
show's
movie
gonna be so
turned out
good.
is amazing.
All right, that's cool. That's cool.